Okay, welcome back everyone to our Week 12 Thanksgiving edition of our NFL picks. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's see. Of course, we're going to start off our Thanksgiving NFL pick'ems with the one and only team who always seems to play. Well, they actually play on every Thanksgiving. All right, and that's the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions versus the Chicago Bears. This game is going to be in Detroit. Jared Goff's supposed to be playing in this game. Guess what? This is going to be his first Thanksgiving game, and this is going to be a tradition that he's going to be a part of for at least the next 2 years, I believe. And I'm going to roll with the Detroit Lions on this one, okay? Because you got a head coach in Dad Campbell who said at the beginning of the season that, guess what? His team is going to go out there and bite people on the leg and the ankles or whatever. And guess what? Tomorrow, listen, the reason why they're losing a lot of games is because they're tired of biting people on the legs and ankles, and they prefer to be biting the legs of the turkey, the game-winning Thanksgiving turkey. All right, so they're gonna be trying to get that turkey because they're tired of biting human legs. They want to bite a turkey's leg. So I'm gonna roll with the Detroit Lions on that one. I think the young. Let me see. Is Justin Fields playing that game? Is he playing or? I'm not sure who's starting. Is it Andy Dalton or Justin Fields? But it doesn't matter. I'm going to roll with the Detroit Lions on this one, okay? You can't go wrong with the Lions winning on Thanksgiving, all right? Next matchup, we got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Las Vegas Raiders. No, this game is not going to be in Vegas. That would have been pretty dope to see this game in Vegas on Thanksgiving, but actually this game is going to be in Dallas. I think that's going to be a good thing also. The Raiders, this is a must-win for the Raiders. They're sitting at 5-5. Listen, they got to do something because it seems like Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they starting to get into their groove, getting into their stride. I mean, Stella got her groove back, so I guess Patrick Mahomes then got his groove back, and I guess what it is right now, he's probably getting enough rest because him and his wife has that newborn baby. I think the baby's like 4 or 5 months. Let me tell you something. That is real, especially when you are a new parent like him and his wife, So normally, let's say he watched 5 hours of game film a day, he's probably watching 2.5 hours of game film a day, and if he's holding his baby while he's watching game film and stuff like that, babies cry, you got to change diapers, you got to feed them, you got to warm bottles, you got to put them to sleep, you got to burp them. That's going to take away your concentration when you're trying to study game film. All right, so but anyways, Patrick Mahomes seems to have gotten his groove back, so the Las Vegas Raiders and Derek Carr, they're going to have to get their ish together if they want to stay in the contest of this division. Also, the Chargers won big too against Pittsburgh on Sunday. Can't forget that. But the Dallas Cowboys, man, this team here, I tell you what, the thing about it is when they are the heavy favorites, they tend to let you down, whether if that's in the points or if that's the straight win-loss column. But man, I tell you what, I'm gonna roll with the Las Vegas Raiders on this one. I think those guys are hungry. And the thing about it is, whenever you're playing on Thanksgiving, it's whoever the person that's gonna eat the most is the person who's the hungriest. So that person right there, guess what? When they say it's dinner time, while you walking in the line, you got your plate to get your food. The person who is the hungriest is going to be sprinting up there. And I think right now the Vegas Raiders, they are the hungriest, and they're going to be sprinting to get this victory against the Cowboys. All right. But I think it's going to be a close game. I'm looking at a 26-20 victory. Raiders. Oh, and I didn't even say the score of the Lions and Bears games. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my. No, there's no Tigers. There's Lions and Bears. This game here, let me see. That score there, I think is going to be, I'm looking at the Lions to win 28-14. All right. Our next matchup, we have the Buffalo Bills versus the New Orleans Saints. Buffalo, oh Buffalo, where art thou, Buffalo? They had not been playing the Buffalo Bills, like the past 2 out of the 3 games, they've been playing like the Buffalo Bills team as if they're playing in a Super Bowl where they lost 4 in a row, okay? So I think this is going to be a good one here, but I'm going to roll with the New Orleans. I still don't believe in Taysom Hill, people. I'm sorry. I'm rolling with the Buffalo Bills. I expect them to bounce back. All right, I can't see them going 6-5. I mean, New England is on top in that division now. So the Buffalo Bills, they cannot afford to get too far behind. All right, I said early in the season, Buffalo is not going to make the playoffs. People thought I was crazy. Maybe it's either I'm crazy or I'm just right. So sometimes both. But I'm going to roll with the Buffalo Bills to win this one. I'm looking at the matchup. I'm looking at a 27-20 victory. All right, for Buffalo. Next matchup. All right, we're going to the Sunday games. All right, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Indianapolis Colts. Back in the day, Tom Brady versus the Colts used to be a good sight to see going against Peyton Manning. But now it's Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks going up against Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts. This game here is going to be in Indy. I'm rolling with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on this one, people. Gronk's supposed to be back, and I think that's a big deal. Jonathan Taylor, I think he should have saved some of his touchdowns from last week for this game. He probably should have only scored 2 touchdowns. That would have got them the victory against the Bills, I believe, and saved the remaining 3 for this matchup here. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to keep Jonathan Taylor out of the end zone. All right, so I'm going to roll with the Buccaneers to win that game at 31-23. Next matchup, we have the Houston Texans versus the New York Jets. I don't know what to say about this game, this team, these two teams. I think what it is, I think both teams really want the number 1 spot. I think these two teams are going to find some way to make a tie, to make it a tie. So I don't even know. I really don't know who's going to win or lose this game. As a Texans fan, it benefits them to lose it. So I think what they're going to do is, though, they're going to tie. It's going to be a tie between the Texans and Jets. You know what? The Jets are going to win the game. I'm going to roll with the Jets. You know why? Because the Texans kept David Johnson and they released Philip Lindsay. They should have kept Philip Lindsay and they could have released David Johnson. Or if you're going to release Philip Lindsay, you need to release David Johnson. He's been more productive than David Johnson. But, of course, they're going to keep David Johnson just to remind us Houston Texans fans that that is the reason why they traded DeAndre Hopkins. All right? Next match. Oh, that score of that game. Humor me. 13-10. Call it defensive game. All right, next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. This game is going to be in New Jersey, well, in the New York Giants' hometown. I'm going to roll with the Philadelphia Eagles. I love the way Jalen Hurts is playing. I mean, he's getting better. He's getting better. This is just year 2 for the young man, and I think he's doing a real good job in Philly. 5-6, hey, they have a chance to make it to the playoffs. Remember, 7 teams can make it to the playoffs this year, all right? So I'm going to roll with the Philadelphia Eagles to win that game 34-20. All right, next matchup, we have the Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton, 5-6, Carolina Panthers versus the 4-7 Miami Dolphins. Wow. You know, the Miami Dolphins, they've been playing some ball ever since that trade deadline ended. So no more pressure, no more worrying about if Deshaun Watson is coming, because they know, they know for damn sure that there's no way Deshaun Watson can come this season because the trade deadline has expired, people. So in this matchup here, I'm going to roll with the Carolina Panthers, though, all right, because I believe in Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton, you know, it's a tough loss losing to Washington, but I think he's going to bounce back. This Dolphins defense is pretty good. They're starting to, you know, they can create some, you know what? This Dolphins defense is known for creating turnovers. Cam Newton can turn over the ball. So, you know what? The game is in Miami. I'm going to roll with the Dolphins. I'm going to roll with the Dolphins 24-16. All right. Next matchup, we have the New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans. I think this is the game of the week right here. Titans 8-3, Patriots 7-4. All right. So let's see what's going to happen here. So this game is going to be in New England. Mike Vrabel, I think this is his first time being a head coach, coaching against New England in New England, which is the team that he played for and won several Super Bowls with. He's going up against, hey, man, Bill Belichick, the coach he used to play for. So this is going to be amazing. Pupil versus the teacher. So let me see. The Titans, they just lost to the Houston Texans last week. For them, that's an embarrassing loss. But I think Bill Belichick is pretty good against Ryan Tannehill. But, man, at the same time, the Titans, you did lose to the Texans very, very bad. I mean, that's not good. They had like 5 turnovers in that game. I'm going to roll with the Titans. I look for the Titans to bounce back, okay? I like the Patriots, but I'm going to roll with the Titans winning this game. Let's see, at the score of 26-17. All right, next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals sitting at 6-4, Steelers 5-4-1. The Bengals, hey, they took it to the Steelers the first time they met this year. I expect the Steelers to even it up, okay, especially after losing the game against the Chargers where their defense did not look good at all. Okay, they say the Steelers, they are expected to get T.J. Watt, Joe Hayden, and Minka Fitzpatrick back. So that's a big plus for them, all right, because they could have used those guys on the field, at least one of them, all right, but you really need two of them to beat the Chargers. But they're going to be back against the Bengals, and guess what? They remember that butt kicking that the Bengals gave them. So the Steelers, they're going to eat their Thanksgiving dinner, then they're going to sleep on it, eat more leftovers, and then they're going to get prepared and win this game on Sunday. The score, I'm looking at the score to be, let me see, I'm looking at you know what, because I think the Steelers offense started clicking at the end of that game on Sunday night. So I think the offense is gonna be in rhythm, and I think the defense is gonna they're gonna get a bolt of energy injected into them with Watt, Fitzpatrick, and Hayden coming back. So, okay, I'm looking at a 35 to 27 win by the Steelers. All right, the next matchup, we have the Atlanta Falcons versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Falcons, they got embarrassed on Thursday Night Football last week. They're going to have 10 days off. I'm expecting Matt Ryan to bounce back to do some damage. Cordell Patterson, we don't know if he's going to play. If he does play, I know for damn sure that's going to help the Falcons' chances big time. But I'm going to roll with the Falcons, man. This team here, they got some veteran guys on this team. Matt Ryan is going to hopefully give a pep talk to his team and stuff. He's going to go out there and play better, a whole lot better than what they did against New England. He just struggles against New England, man. That's just what it is. He's like 0-5 against them when you include the Super Bowl. So I'm going to roll with the Falcons beating the Jaguars. I'm looking at a score of 21-13. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Denver Broncos. This is a division rival here. This game here is going to be in Denver. I'm rolling with the Los Angeles Chargers. Well, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to roll with the Broncos. The Chargers offense is phenomenal. Yeah, everybody saw it on Sunday Night Football. But let me tell you something, man. Steelers had like 3 top defenders not there. All right. I would like to have seen what Justin Herbert would have did against those 3 defenders. But hey, you win the games that you play. So it's not his fault that they wasn't playing. But I'm gonna roll with the Denver Broncos here. This game is in Mile High. That the air right there can bother a lot of players. It's a division opponent. The Broncos, they're 5-5. Chargers 6-4. Broncos are like, hey man, listen. We still in this. We trying to win some games. We trying to get that at least a number 7 seed, so that way we can make it to the postseason. So I'm going to roll with the Denver Broncos on here. They're going to win this game 27-24. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Rams versus the Green Bay Packers. This is another game of the week here. Aaron Rodgers versus his old buddy Matthew Stafford. All right. I think Aaron Rodgers, he's going to win this game. Matthew Stafford, hey, he's going to Green Bay. He knows the stadium, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. So I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be looking at us like, yeah, you the same old Matthew. You not about to beat me, partner. You not about to beat me. No. So I think this is a good matchup though between these two. This game here probably should have been the Sunday night or Monday night game, But I'm looking for the Green Bay Packers to win this game. Let's see. I'm going to look at a score of 34 to, let me see. Oh, you know what? Hey, Odell Beckham. Yeah. Remember he played in the when he was with the Giants, he played in the playoffs, and he did not have a good game against the Packers. And a lot of people thought Odell Beckham was going to go to Green Bay. So you know what? I got Green Bay winning this game 34. Now, you know what? It's probably going to be a low-scoring game. Let me see. What is the weather going to be like? I have no idea. I'm rolling with the Green Bay Packers to win. Let's see, a score of 23-10. All right. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Okay, versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings coming fresh off beating the Packers. So I think what's going to happen is they just beat the Packers, and they're still high off that victory. It's going to take the 49ers defeating them so they can come back down to earth. So the 49ers is going to win that game and go 6-5. I really hate saying that, but that's what's going to happen. The score for this one, I'm looking at the 49ers 24, the Vikings. Well, you know what? I'm going to look at a 31-24 score. 49ers are going to win this game. All right. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns. This game here is going to be in Baltimore. The Ravens are 7-3, while the Browns are 6-5. This is a big game for the Browns. Very, very big game for them. I'm not sure if Baker Mayfield is playing or not, but I know he is banged up. This is the Sunday night game. I'm rolling with the Baltimore Ravens, man. The Baltimore Ravens. I think they're going to take care of business and they're going to do their thing against this Cleveland Browns team. I think Kareem Hunt is supposed to be playing, and so should Nick Chubb. If they're playing, that's going to make it extremely hard for Baltimore. I believe Lamar Jackson is playing. If Lamar Jackson is playing this game, the Baltimore Ravens is going to win. If Lamar Jackson is not playing this game, I still believe that the Baltimore Ravens are going to win this game. All right. So I'm heavy on the Ravens on this one, of course. So I got the Ravens winning this game 28 to, let me see, I'm looking at 28-17. And our final matchup, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington football team. This is a Monday night game. Hey, man, this is Russell Wilson's birthday. All right. Russell Wilson about to do it up. He going to do it up, okay? He didn't had two terrible games in a row, okay? He's about to do it up on his birthday. He turns, 33. All right, he turns 33 years old. He's about to do it up on his birthday, all right? So I got the Seattle Seahawks winning this game. The game is going to be in Washington football team's hometown. Man, Washington football team, they're 4-6. I think Ron Rivera is going to be coming back down to earth after having a good emotional victory, defeating Cam Newton, his former quarterback. I think that was a big win for him. I think Ron Rivera wanted that victory very, very bad, especially going up against the former team that he coached, okay? But I think the Seahawks are going to be able to take advantage of that, and they're coming off an embarrassing loss to losing to Colt McCoy. That's 2 years in a row. Man, stay away from Colt McCoy, Seahawks. All right, but anyways, I got the Seahawks stepping up and winning this game right here because there's a lot of chirping going on. Seahawks are 3-7. Listen, it's time to win 7 games in a row and go 10-7 and get the number 6 seed in the playoffs. Let's do this, Seahawks, okay? All right, so I got the Seahawks winning this game here. I'm looking at a score of, let me see, 31 to, let's see, 30. I can go with a 31 to 20. I can dig that as long as the Seahawks win that game, all right? So let's go ahead and do a full recap of our picks. Okay, so we have the Lions over the Bears. We have the Raiders over the Cowboys. We have the Bills over the Saints. Saints not marching in. We got the who did I pick? The Buccaneers? Yeah, we have the Bucs over the Colts. We have the Jets over the Texans. Eagles over Giants. Dolphins over the Panthers. Titans over the Patriots. Steelers over the Bengals. Falcons over the Jaguars. Broncos over the Chargers. Niners over Vikings. Ravens over Browns. And, of course, Seahawks over football team. All right. So that's going to conclude our our Thanksgiving NFL Week 12 picks. All right. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know, hey, who do you think is going to win this week's games? All right. Who do you have? All right. And, hit that like and subscribe button. And, hey, everyone, for those of you who do celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you enjoy your meal. Hey, just enjoy your day. Enjoy your holiday. All right. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything that I would not do. All right. So once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Student of the Game podcast. Peace out.